What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another market video for you guys today. I want to talk about Thursday rewards and kind of what to expect on the market today. We're going to kind of give you guys some community Tots cards as well that I like, maybe rising out of packs. And we're going to be talking about SBC fodder, what to expect at 6 p.m. content, market rise, etc. So before we get into the video, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We are less than 100 subs away from 10,000, so that is a big milestone. If you guys are new, drop a sub on the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about in this video is, of course, the biggest topic, which is these are the first set of Team of the Season rewards. Now, everybody that got top 200 or Elite will be getting some form of either Ultimate Pack or Elite Team of the Season pack. Now, that's going to contain, for the Elite guys, 3 Team of the Seasons in each pack. For the Ultimate guys, they're getting 11 in that pack. So we're going to get a good amount of supply on these cards. And I'm looking at these cards right now, and I'm not really seeing too much sell-off. Maybe a little bit here on Barnes. I know he was up to about 510, 515. This Valverde is down, but he's not really down that much. This Shalinski is down a little bit. These cards are kind of stagnant. So these guys really haven't dropped that much going into rewards like I thought maybe could happen. So I think these guys are going to be the plan today. I think they're going to be lowest today for the next while. And if you guys want to buy any of these cards, I think today is going to be your buy day. You can wait till rewards and then see how much supply they get there. You can even wait till marquee matchups if you want to bank on them dropping there a little bit more. I do think there's going to be a level of demand for these cards, especially Wan-Bissaka. I've heard a lot of people asking me about him. This Tagliafico I've got a lot of questions about. Surprisingly, not many people have been talking about this Valverde card, but his stats look absolutely insane. This Barnes card, I think English left wing with the, the skill moves, the weak foot. He looks like a pretty cracked out type of card. I think cards like this and, Ndombele in particular, I think these cards are going to do pretty good out of packs. And the reason I say that is because if you take a look at FIFA 20 Team of the Season and you look at the biggest rises on that Friday night, it was Zaha and it was Felipe Anderson. And the reason why these cards went up so much, okay, he was 743 on the Thursday. He went all the way up to 828 on Saturday night. No, sorry, he hit 882. So by Saturday, he literally hit 882. That's up 140,000 average listing price. If you look at Felipe Anderson as well, he's another card that, and most of these community Tots cards did rise last year. But if you take a look here, 730, and he goes all the way up to 890. And the reason why these cards, went up this much is because if you look at last year's FIFA 20 Premier League Team of the Season, you had this Son card at left mid. You had Rashford at left mid, right? So if you're looking at if you're trying to compare Felipe Anderson, you're trying to compare Son and Rashford in terms of prices. This Mane was also a left-sided card. This Mane was 2.2 million first day. If you look at this Son card, he was over 2 million coins as well. And if you take a look at Rashford, he was about, let's take a look, he was about 915k, right? So for people that wanted to maybe use this Felipe Anderson, he's a Brazilian card, right? Rashford maybe was unattainable for some people, right? This card did pretty good because, again, they compared them to Son, Mane, who were just really, really expensive. And, a lot of people wanted to use that card as well because he looked like a really nice card. Same with Zaha, right? If you take a look at any of these center forwards or strikers, Aubameyang, Aguero, these cards are over 1 million coins. This Vardy card, remember, Richarlison was really insane as well. But this Vardy was 1.1 million. And then if you take a look at this Richarlison card, which was the most expensive card on the bench, I believe, he was 1.7 million on the first day. So people were literally saying, why would I go and buy any of these top tier cards? Maybe it was out of their price range. And instead, they decided to go buy a Felipe Anderson. They decided to go buy maybe a Zaha card. So just keep your eye out on Ndombele dropping today, Barnes dropping today. Because those are the type of cards that I could see rising a good amount if other Team of the Season cards, in their positions are just really expensive. I'm expecting Rashford and Son to both get left mid cards. And that's going to mean that Son's going to be over 1.5. Rashford with the upgraded weak foot this year is probably going to be 1.5 plus. right? This Barnes is going to fit a nice category in, Ultimate Team where, I think a lot of people are going to want to try this card out. That's just my opinion. I think this Leon Bailey card is going to go up out of packs. If you look at the just competition that he has in the Bundesliga, he really doesn't have that much. You do have like your Sancho What If, your Sancho Record Breaker, but really nothing else at right wing in the Bundesliga. So I think this card, depending on how low he drops today, could be a decent investment as well. I like this Areola, the fact that he goes maybe like 45 to 50, right? Maybe that could be a good look. This Goldson card is like an English center back. You never know. He could go up a little bit. I think he's going to get supplied a lot today, by the way. These cards right here, if anybody's getting elite team of the season or top 100 or top 200, should I say, these four on the bench are going to get supplied a lot. Same with Zielinski, probably Bailey as well, and Ilicic. Because remember, they're getting 11 team of the season cards, and there's only 15 in the teams this year, which means that you're only not getting 4 of these. And that probably means you're not getting like an Alaba, a Wan-Bissaka. You're not going to get all of them, right? You're not going to get the top 3 or 4 in every pack. So you're going to get a lot of supply on these cards. And people are not going to save them either because those packs lock to that specific week. Same with the red picks as well. Let's talk a little bit about, SBC fodder. Now, SBC fodder is dropping right now, and for good reason. People are selling because, they were getting out of investments. People are also concerned about weekend league rewards and the supply that will give to the market, so they're dropping because of that. I pretty much got liquid on my main account. I'm up to about 2.3 million coins, and I just bought a bunch of 83s because I use this main account, which has 18 plus million coins. Like I said, I never put the FIFA points on. Somebody does that for me. We're going to be creating a God Squad this weekend. If you guys want to go take a look at that, we're going to be live on Twitch all day this weekend, doing weekend league, packs, just trading, all that kind of stuff this weekend. But, I expect fodder to probably drop a little bit with rewards. And then I think Thursday is the type of day that we've been getting recently. 83 times 10, I believe, was 2 weeks ago. They had an 84 plus player pick last week, which made 83s rise a lot. And the thing that made those cards rise the most, the 83s, the 84s, etc., it was because it was a limited time SBC. And now all of these SBCs are limited time, but you have a lot of days to complete them. That SBC was out for like 24 hours. So it was expiring on Friday, 6 p.m. And the biggest rise you saw, which was on, pretty much Thursday night into Friday with these cards, because there was like a time restriction and people knew they had to get that SBC done. And I think it had high chemistry, which obviously helped the rise on a lot of cards. So maybe that's something they look at doing today. I don't know if they'd be looking to do another player SBC. We've already got Digne, Chiesa, Sar, and I believe one more is Zapata as well. That's 4 SBCs we've gotten so far. I don't know if they would be willing to do one more. That would be a little ambitious on their part. Maybe they do. Maybe they go and do an icon, 3 set players, because listen, as much as everyone wants to say, we need icon SBCs in this game. We're running out of time here. We're almost in May, and we have not even a third of the icons that can potentially get SBCs right now in, the SBC section. So that's a problem. I think today could be that day where they do bring up, some decent icons. The last set they did well with the Dalglish, and I forgot the other one. Maybe it was an Essien as well, that they decided to do, and Del Piero. So that was like the next set of icons they decided to bring out. Hopefully, if they do bring out icon SBCs today, it's going to be like your Puskas market, maybe Torres, players like that would be pretty sick if they did that. And again, if they do one of those like 83 times 10, 84, player picks, you'll probably see fodder rise. If you want to take a gamble on that, you guys could do that. And another thing I want to be talking about today is a market rise, right? We're going to be getting a lot of coins on the market today. How many people are actually going to be building teams today on the Thursday? I think there'll be some. I don't think everybody will. And I think the majority of the rise will be Friday night. And I do think there will be a level of panic on Friday before 6 p.m. or at least in that first hour of Premier League team of the season. And then we're going to see a market rise probably an hour or two after that. Because there's going to be so many coins coming onto the market, and everybody's going to shift their attention from packs from the team, and they're just going to want to go buy teams back for Weekend League to then get what we're getting today, which was, the elite player, red picks and team of the season packs. So, I expect there to be a little bit of a market rise today. Like I told you guys yesterday in the video, if you're looking at like your baby Blancs, your baby Rio Ferdinand, Sol Campbell, etc., just buy them on the low of their fluctuations, and then just sell for maybe a little bit higher. So like, for example, this, Blanc card is like 379. That's up a little bit. He was like 360 today multiple times, right? If this guy goes to like 395, 400, you bought him at 360. That's a pretty solid shout for a Thursday flip. But I don't think you're going to see a massive rise today, but I do think you're going to see a little bit. And I think it's going to be a pretty like quiet day all around, unless EA wants to really get feisty with it. Other than that, I think, we do have a new team of the week out. And if I were you guys, just kind of pay attention with this stuff probably over the next couple of days. They are going to get a lot of supply on Friday. And, you're almost thinking about it to yourself, how much lower can these cards really go? Because some of these 84s are 15K now. 85s are 20. 86s are like 30, right? 86 is 27. So just kind of keep your eye out on like some of these cards over the next couple of days with the amount of supply they're going to get. Marquee matchups is coming out today as well. If you want to go a little risky as well, look at some of the non-rares and the rares that go into maybe potential marquee matchups today. Those cards could rise after awards. That's something I know is a play every single Thursday. But like I said, I think just keep your eye out on like some of these cards, like the club stock and fodder for certain cards like this. Remember, these cards are not going to get supplied today with the elite packs, but they will get supplied through marquee matchups, lightning rounds, etc. So just kind of keep your eye on that. For example, this Evans card, like 11, 12K, I think is a pretty solid investment, right? You guys could just buy some of this stuff. 83s are 11K. I think at some point those cards are going to be needed for something. If you want to club stock them, 84s are like 12.5, 13. I don't think you can go wrong with that. But again, if you're investing in fodder, you always have to make sure you are patient. Because everyone that asked me about fodder, when do I sell it? Listen, don't ask me to, what investments to make if you're not willing to be patient, because that is what investing is. At the end of the day, investing is pretty much putting your coins in the hands of an outside party. And yeah, so if you're going to buy any of these informs, they're going to rise with certain SPCs. But when those SPCs come out, I have no idea. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.